Hello everyone, it's Frequency in FX Trading here again. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the BTC assets. We want to predict this asset and generate a live signal from it. We see a trade that is looking very tradable, and what we want to do in this channel is predict it. And after we predict it, it's going to be a signal generated, and after it is signal generated, we wait for the futuristic movement of it, and then we get to know if we made it rightly or wrongly, if our analysis was right on it or wrong on it. So this BTC asset, we want to start analyzing it by drawing our trend line from its tops to its bottom, and then after that we are going to tell you some other confluences we use in analyzing the market. But then we're going to go down to a very long time ago where this thing happened, and I'm going to teach you market structure on this video. And this market structure is going to be on the spare BTC USD. And so we're going to look at the times the market was acting very rough and unpredictable, and when it was giving out traders trade and it was giving us trades, and it was giving us winner trade. And so trades are going to be taken after we analyze this. So we're going to go back to the history, and we're going to do this thing called market structure analysis. And after we market structure analysis, we're going to come back and start taking trades for the future. So on BTC USD, we want to look at a trade. We want to look at 6th of March, what the market did, and how we are going to trade it. We saw market structures coming to pass. We are going to draw a line and another line and another line. And we see every time we have this structure movement, we have a sell position, and it went straight into profitability. But while analyzing this forex trading assets, what I feel like doing is trading on the traders up on very trading highs and lows, and just making use of those thousands of USD for some practical videos. But I want to give some hints on why USD BTC is an asset to be traded, because it has always been valued. And so, why BTC is a question. Well, BTC is the asset that has been there for a long time. It has gained so much recognition over the market, over the years. Everybody knows about Bitcoin. Everybody uses it. Everybody transacts with BTC as a payment system method, and so much more they do with BTC USD. So BTC USD is an asset we can use in our trade, because if we trade BTC USD, we have because we have an edge in the market, BTC USD is a very great asset to be anticipated on. If we anticipate on BTC USD, we can make serious amount of profit in the future. So BTC USD is what we're making analysis on here. And while we're doing this, we are just spotting out all of those popular strategies we find on the market. This is a wedge strategy pattern. It went up, it went down, it went up again, it came down, and afterwards it went up. This is a wedge pattern, and BTC USD always pays us up. Every time we trade Bitcoin, it always have a positive effect on us. And my BTC USD forecast for this month is upwards. If we're going to predict this market, we're going to predict it with its futuristic movement. And since March, BTC was going down in value. Oh my God, BTC was once 109,000 USD. That was its highest. 109,000, 109,966K. BTC was that amount. And BTC has a market cap of $1 trillion, and still counting up because of its increasing, ever increasing value in the market. So market cap as something, capitalization is basically explained as the real, the real what. Okay, market cap is how much influence BTC had, how many thousands of dollars is inside this BTC coin of a place. And so we have 1 trillion USD running in within BTC Cryptocurrency, in my opinion, is owned by Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the owner of all other cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is the owner of Deriv. Bitcoin is the owner of Ethereum because the only network we were able to, um, figure out was BTC. If we search for the Ethereum net worth, are we gonna see it? What? No. Ethereum market cap. Checking out Ethereum market cap on the Google. Um, yeah, Ethereum market cap is $192 billion, 140 million 452,943 USD is the net worth of Ethereum market cap. Therefore, Ethereum has its market cap under BTC's name because BTC can buy Ethereum, and if BTC buys Ethereum, it's going to have two different market capacity, and it is going to be the richest. And so the richest cryptocurrency there is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, in my opinion, what I think is it has access over all these things. So Bitcoin as an asset has power over all this pair we find on there. Bitcoin has power over everything. So if we're going to be trading this market, we're going to be using a market pair that has power over everything, and we're going to be using its influence to calculate what others will do. When we see BTC going down, I feel like every other market will be going down as well. And if I go back to when BTC started losing its value and breaking structures, I will see that BTC has been doing this since um, BTC has been doing this since January. BTC has been going down since January, and since January, most pairs have also been falling in value. Okay, so how we make money from the market is basically by analyzing, by checking out market movement, by checking BTC, and then we're going to see if others are also following it. So BTC, in my opinion, also might be the owner of all those Euro USC. Look at what I was talking about. When BTC started falling in market price on the January, February we saw volatility 100 index also reducing in value. Volatility 10 index was going down in value on January. We can see it. So my analysis is valid because if you follow my analysis, there's going to be so much profitability for you in the future. Also, volatility 75 did not fall though, but we go to January, we see this falling happening here. It ranged down to the 14th of February when the change suddenly happened. If we go to volatility 100 index, 101s index, we saw what happened. How that when BTC went down, it also impacted. But all this were rising because Bitcoin was also rising. If we go to Crash 500 index, you see Crash 500 index also did the same thing, and it has continuously gone down without stopping, non-stop downwards movement. Boom 500 also was spiking downwards. Everybody was also seeing it. Boom 1000 was in the range. So the terminology here is if you want to make money from the forex market, you need to understand Bitcoin and its movement. All of these things were not out when Bitcoin as a cryptocurrency wasn't out. And if you see step index, the step index also was going down, was ranging like crazy all those periods. And anybody who was trading all these assets then and was not as patient as a dog who's gonna get the farthest bone is gonna mess everywhere up. He's gonna bark and lose with all of this, and everything is going to spike him out of his market capacity. His money is gonna be gone. And so Bitcoin was the reason for all of this market movement. Bitcoin fall caused every other market to have fallen. And I noticed something from a default perspective that markets that are rising are hardly predicted than the ones that are falling. We should learn not to sell markets. Okay, we want to invest with these people. We want to invest in their coin. We want to invest in their businesses. We wanna we wanna stop investing in their fall, right? Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently rising. That would indicate that more assets are gonna be rising too. But these two candlestick patterns is not enough to confirm its movement. Okay, we need to see it break multiple structures. We need to see Bitcoin breaking multiple structures before we confirm it's going by. It needs to break about two structures on the 24-hour time frame, and then we can now go down to the lesser time frame and see its activities and its results. So Bitcoin, in my opinion, is still falling. And so assets markets are going to be really unpredictable. We saw that because Bitcoin fell, Ethereum also went alongside with it. They all fell down together. So it does not look good when Bitcoin is falling down against other assets. When Bitcoin falls down against other assets are going to have negative impact. And anything that represents fall represents a negativity, but anything that represents buy represents positivity. Step Index 500 has been doing its thing regardlessly, but it is usually very, very cool that we have an asset that keeps going into our profits and not going into our loss. And nobody can truly tell what the market looks like because the market is really unpredictable. It is a chart. The chart people look and try to tell what the future looks like. Can you predict the future even by looking at futuristic events? If not, by basing analysis on some sort of strong mentality and strong analysis, approved by millions of people all around the world and have been tested, tried, and used occasionally, times and times again, and for profitability's sake. So these assets here have really good turning points, but Bitcoin as an asset look very crazy, and it has always been going positive but negative after the January 1st of this year. And so we see there is a pattern I learned about online that suggests that when the market goes W, when it goes W like this, it goes up and it comes back and retraces and goes up. But I don't believe in any strategy at this point of my life because I've been trying to trade strategies, but none of them were giving me those goosebumps I have. Anytime I want to enter a strategy, I usually feel like, okay, it might not work, okay, because the market knows I'm online, it is going to stop me out anytime I take a trade. Well, that is not the case because the market does not really care about your account. The market is worth many much, so much money for the market, so much money given to the market. The market is worth $1 trillion. $1 trillion market cap, provided proven by everybody in the world. The market has a market cap of 1 trillion USD. Bitcoin is the market we are trading here. The Bitcoin has money. Bitcoin does not need your money for food and rice. Bitcoin rather is going to give you money. Bitcoin is rather going to give you money. So nobody is after your wealth every time it happens like this. Nobody wants you to lose money. Nobody wants you to take your money. Nobody wants to take your money. Nobody wants to steal from you. Okay, nobody wants to steal from you. You should stop thinking that somebody wants to steal your money from you whenever they open up your trading account and they're like, okay, I'm gonna lose because they want to steal my money from me. Nobody wants to steal your money. The market is rational up. The market banks in, and the market pays out more than $5 million to traders, to the people who trade for them every single year, every single time of the year. Every month, the market keeps paying $5 million, $5 to $10 million. The market has $1 trillion. Okay, so we have nothing to be scared about. We're putting our money in this chart, in this market, um in these volatilities, they are very tradable, and you should stop having bad psychology. All you need is a mentor who's going to tell you psychologically what to do and how to do it. And I just told you Bitcoin as an asset has power over every asset you see. Bitcoin going low and low and low and low and low was also playing alongside with other patterns and strategies. They were also losing value. Just showing you all the markets so you can see which is which. All these markets are BTC reciprocated. All of them works with Bitcoin. All of them are traded BTC. They are all cryptocurrencies under named BTC. This coin is going to go down in value, and you might trade for a whole month and never make profit because you're not going to be trading the wrong asset. I mean, just take a look at how raw volatility 75 has been ever since the beginning 2025. It was just going low and low. It's a value. Nobody's buying that anymore. It's crazy. And how do we know what the market will do in the future if we cannot even predict what it is doing now? Everybody is going to be weird because look, just take a look at this. 24 hours, 90% of our market is going down. And the reason that is happening is what I explained to you. Bitcoin lost value. Bitcoin went from 103K and is now in a price range of $3,000. And I wonder how this Bitcoin gains its market capacity and market cap, how people are using this Bitcoin of a thing. How many people in the world have access to Bitcoin? How many people in the world are trading with Bitcoin? How many people? How many people? Everybody is. But it's gonna be devaluing when people start not using it anymore. That's what it means. This is basically mean when say BTC is rising and it is falling. People were using it, people were trading it, and it's gonna be losing value. Market cap apparently when people are no longer using it. Okay, so lesser people were using Bitcoin and so it was losing its value. But I feel something about this market that suggests that every time the market scrolls in and scrolls out, what happens is they give us their price. The market is the reason behind its rising and its falling. The market tells you it's gonna go up, and the market tells you it's gonna go down. Okay, the market has power over the trades you take. So what does the market require of me before it gives me money? What does the market want from me? The market can always spike you up. The market can always take you up because the market has power. And what that means is 10,000 USD today in the market. I imagine myself being the owner of Bitcoin. I go if I want a Bitcoin 10K, I'll just take it down 10K. I'll drastically reduce the value. I'll drastically just do it my way and take it very low. Take Bitcoin very low and tell everybody, okay, I used to sell per BTC 100K, but today I want to sell it for 5,000 USD. And when I make this statement, the market will go broom like broom. If it goes broom, it's going to come down to the price I want it to be. So if the market has a owner, who is the owner? Who is the owner of all these things? Who is the owner of this asset? Can we pray to a God who will speak to the market for us? Which God can we basically pray to? People will tell us the market reciprocates a pattern. People tells us the market is patterning, and we start worshiping a pattern, and we hope that pattern gives us money. That is where people go. But I wanna assure you today. I wanna tell my subscribers that the market is going to go properly when you have the right instruction. You need to be in connection with someone who knows the market owner. You need to be in connection with someone who knows the market owner. After all the videos we make are made, you see under our description, hey, you see under our description that registration on Deriv is available. Register with my link. Register with my link. Make your deposit. Trade in my name. Okay? The trades you take are platonic. Can you of full strength wait for a pattern? Okay, there's so many pairs of mine. You decided to trade on the step index 4. You decided to trade on the step index 5. And while trading step index 5, you're not patient enough to do everything you're supposed to do. All the analysis that were given to you, you were not able to wait for them. And so it never came in a month. After that you made a deposit and then you lost a trade. And you want to recover all your losses in a go in one hand. It's not possible. You are then gonna be exposed to the idea of trading anyhow and losing your money within the fewest instance. You are going to blow your account very fast. People used to blow $1,000 accounts. People blow $5,000 account. People blow $10,000 account because of reckless trading and lack of proper mentorship. People are not having mentorship. People don't have mentorship. So they keep blowing their accounts. If you are blowing your accounts, then you need to DM us and let us know that you're blowing your accounts, and we're going to give you a link to help you out with. Firstly, by registering to our channel, uh, so you register our channel. You put us on Derif, right? You put us on Derif, and if you put us on Derif, we're gonna give you. If you put us if you register with our link on Derif, you're gonna be part of us. You're gonna be working with us. We're gonna be with you. You're gonna be with us, and everybody's gonna be making money together. Everybody's gonna be making money together. Everybody's gonna be making money together because you need to understand that the market is not. It's not a joke. It's not a joke that you're trading. It's not a joke that you're trading. It's real. I mean, we're trading real here. We're trading real account here. We're trading real account here. You know what I'm saying? We're trading real accounts here. So we need to know what we're doing. We need to know what we're doing. We need to know what we're doing because if we're not trading with a mentor, we're likely to lose. Thank you for watching the video anyways. Frequency and